Hey guys, what's going on? This is Cheney 180 and
I'm playing with myself.
And you're listening to another episode of They're Not Dolls.
Quickie Mini 155. Whoop, there's numbers here. 159. That's why I don't usually do this part.
Oh man. Well. Unfortunately, the Fallen Fat cannot be here with us today. He has went out on another crusade to find High C Orange Drink.
Orange Lava Burst.
Lava Burst. He's on a lava crusade, if you will.
But we do have
the one and only.
It's a me, Mario.
It's a Dario. I love that. That's perfect. Because wasn't there a big Nintendo thing today?
Was there? I don't know.
Yeah. They were supposed to release something or talk about something, right? Look at me. I know all of the things today.
We're on top of it, guys.
Yeah.
Everything except numbers.
Yep.
Our arch nemesis here at Toy Migos.
Yep. Numbers. Yep. If we're a little bit late today, it is my fault. I lost track of time and looked and went, oh, look at all these messages. Hey, are we going to do this? Yada, yada, yada. So it's my fault. I apologize.
Man, listen, we start when we want, okay?
Okay. All right. Well, Adam.
Hi.
How are Chat Migos doing?
Wait, what? Dario is here. Man, you get okay. Fine. Ready? Here we go. I'm gonna repeat the same names over and over again because I have like short-term Alzheimer's. Ready? What up, Chat Migos? First things first, go smash that thumbs up. Everyone like the thing. Why is there a thumbs down? Come on, thumbs down. You suck. Go give it a thumbs up. And also, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Click the notifications and hit all, man. Like, you get notifications as soon as we go live. We're always late. So we roll. All right. So, Chat Migos, who we got in here? Action figure expert. The greatest referee in WWE today, Rod Zapata. That is the longest name. Thanks, buddy.
That's
the
awesome.
One Fist. Norrin Radicals. Eric Van Kuren. Nick's Figs, Ryan Carper, Action Figure Boncho, Winger Lose, Dark Bulb, The Glowing Ghost. I can't do it. That's
Are you a pony? Are you a pony?
No, it
You sound like a pony.
I made a horse noise.
It's like Mr. Ed was saying the name.
I am. Dario, I hope you brought hay tonight. That's Amigos, bring some hay. All right, we got Nightwing X, Sammy Delco, toying around the Butter Baron, Mighty Mouse 21, Thunder Crow, Mr. William, Nod Narb 101, Smash Lab Creations, trying to change the world. Lago Figs is here. The one and only Ronald Ramos is in here. Berserk 69, our moderator. Hydra Leader 01, some dude named Adam Van Wickler. The Wrestling Hound. Woo! Woo! We got Ryan Carper in here. Trevor McGuire. Just Jeff 45. Soul 3000. Omar Vasquez. Plasti Adicto. I already said Thundercrow, but I'm going to say it again because I love you. S Boogie, Kelly Dorset, Play No Games. Chamba is here. Everyone go follow Chamba. Chamba is an awesome artist.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, everyone already does because he's got like more followers than D Amazing.
Yeah, this is true.
Johnny Number Cinco. The One Fist is in here. Mr. Cortez. Somebody just typed something and it moved. Winger Lose is in here. I think I said Nightwing X. Said Hydra Leader 01. We got what? Santo 1414, Born to Hula 27, and Sean Reed. Boom. Dunzo.
What's up?
You forgot my man S Boogie.
Oh,
I didn't say
What's going on, guys? No,
I skipped over S Boogie. I'm sorry.
You're a horrible person.
Apologies.
You're a horrible
That's my friend. That's my buddy.
Man.
No, well, I suck, guys. What do you want from me?
Man. All right. Well, right out the gate, I want to thank the Chatmigos in the Discord for clarifying for us that that NECA 4-pack, that turtle pack, actually, you can remove the headbands and swap out expressions for the faces. That's why they're all the same colors.
So Adam was right about something. And everyone was like, no.
It wasn't necessarily like that because you didn't even remember if it was real or not.
I wasn't sure if it was that said or not either. I know. I'm guilty, but like whatever. Go ahead, dogpile on me.
So wait, you can remove the headbands? Is not
the headbands. So you can make any expression, any turtle. That's like that makes that pack infinitely better.
Y'all talked about that yesterday?
Yeah.
Really? I just remember talking about taking off their pants.
Yeah, we talked about that too. That was
that's pretty cool then. Damn, that's awesome.
Yeah. Very, very entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go ahead, and I've got like all kinds of figures in front of me. I need to move them so I can navigate, if you will.
Okay.
All right.
Are we going to start it off with some Todd McFarlane?
We're going to start it off with our boy Toddy Mac, because we didn't get a chance to talk about this yesterday, unfortunately.
What the hell did he do now?
This is from yesterday. This ginormous 12-inch statuesque commando spawn.
His movable statue.
It's not, I don't think this thing's even movable, is it?
Does it
have any?
You can move the gun in and out of his hand.
That's another thing I wanted to bring up. Don't forget about that. The whole gun situation with DC.
Oh yeah.
That's
I just saw that.
I know other people got some notifications. I got mine from Ami.
Same here.
I guess all the sites are sending out notifications about those weapons. But yeah, okay. Let's let Dario rant about this spawn first.
All right, go for it, Dario.
This guy, dude, look, all it is a bigger figure of what he already puts out. They're not gonna move. This is probably what the Kickstarter looks like. All right. Look, man, listen. This guy can do whatever he wants. You guys are gonna eat it up anyway and buy him, so who cares, right?
Shout out to Bill Maru in the chat. He says Commando Spawn looks so weird with a full cape.
Yeah, he's not supposed to. He's supposed to just have a scarf on. This is like I guess maybe this is what he looks like in Mortal Kombat, though. Mm-hmm. People jump down my throat about that one because I'm like, Spawn doesn't need a sword or whatever, and it's like, oh, he uses it in Mortal Kombat, and it's like, whatever, dumb. Spawn is either Spawn with his necroplasm or he's Commando Spawn with a whole bunch of guns. This figure, like, I just want them to shrink this stuff down and put it on the Mortal Kombat 11 action figure. Like, that's it. But like Bill said, no cape. Like, leave the cape at home. It should just be like a scarf thing. Like, that's the way it was in the comics. That's what I want.
Yeah, I hope you're warm out there, Billy, and everyone else in Texas, man. I know you guys are going through some crazy stuff right now, so...
That plus it's really messing up with the shipping of my toys.
Too, yeah. That's the bigger issue. Adam's toys aren't getting here on time.
Yeah, I'm not getting my toys, guys.
Yeah. So
everyone's like, the weather, we can't do mail. And I'm like, come on, I need new toys. I'm in California, the sun is out.
So Thundercrow said he wants this Spawn in the 7-inch scale and articulator.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
I'm gonna burst y'all bubble right now because this is what I think. This is what I think. All right.
No.
We've only gotten 3 spawns, right? The Walmart one because of the mace, the sword, and the axe. Right? We've only gotten those. Then we got the Kickstarter, and that went insane. I wouldn't put it past this dude that the next spawn you get is only gonna be through a Kickstarter again. I don't think he's going to put out a regular Spawn figure like the way he's doing the DC stuff just because of how quickly this gained traction and got money.
Because he wants all them monies?
Yes.
Yep.
He wants the monies.
Yes. Like, seriously. The ones that we probably saw on the table in that background or whatever it is, I wouldn't be surprised if those are going to be another Kickstarters. The one that we were talking about yesterday that, whatever the hell it's called, I forgot.
Violator.
The Violator. I can see that maybe being a Kickstarter, but at the same time, I don't think so. I wouldn't put it past him. That might be like some type of Build-A-Figure or something that he does somehow. But I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't put it past this dude. If the next Spawn you get, it's only going to be through Kickstart.
Gross.
Yeah, the Chat Migos, they had mentioned that there was the repaints of that Spawn as well. There was the red and white one, and then we're going to get the Bumblebee one as well. So that'll be 5 of the same, sculpt and tooling.
Yeah, and why wouldn't he? They're going to buy them.
Yeah,
people are going to buy it.
He can do, like, he can potentially, I mean, it's not 100% accurate because this figure does seem to have sculpted armor bits on him, like at least on his legs and stuff. But he could technically use his Mortal Kombat 11 Spawn and just do secondary pieces, the accessories, the belt, the gun strap, the little scarf thing, the pistol holster, and just release that Spawn figure yet again. And I would buy it.
Look at you having hope.
And look,
I'm just saying.
And at the same time, I don't blame anybody for going to buy these figures, these Spawn figures, because just like a lot of other things, like we talked about before with Super7, no one's going to make this. Not only because he's not going to give it to anybody else, but at the same time, no one else, like not even himself, is going to make it again after this. Because before it was like, no one was really looking for Spawn like that. Sorry. I know I wasn't, and I don't know how big it was in the comics like a few years ago until this game came out. Like, I know the comics, the thing is, but like, dude, I don't know, man. Spawn doesn't do it for me no more. I only did the movie and the HBO series, and that was it.
Let me kind of reel you back there a little bit, because there's a lot of guys out there that had been waiting for an actual articulated Spawn for a long time.
But that's what I'm saying. I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's because of the wait that everybody's like jumping over it and drooling over it, because it's like, finally we got something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. All right. Well, let's talk about Hot Toys teasing Bo-Katan. What do you guys think about this?
It's like 6 inches too big, but cool.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't do nothing for me.
I think it's cool. We're getting a lot of Mandalorian characters, like a lot more than I thought they would put out for Mandalorian.
It's weird that they want to make toys for something that was so popular.
Yeah.
It's like Star Wars is popular. Let's do it.
Yeah.
It's cool. Great.
Let's make money. Yeah.
It's like, it's funny. I actually, it's like, this is just a teaser. I really want to see how they do on the head sculpt, because I think Hasbro did an amazing job from the pictures that I've seen. I don't own the Black Series Bo-Katan yet, but in pictures, she looks great. So I'd like to see what Hot Toys can do.
I mean, Hot Toys, they usually always like get it just right, and because it's such a high-end piece, but this doesn't do nothing for me. I don't really care.
All right. Ronald Ramos said in the chat he wants Mezco to do Star Wars already.
I think we could all get behind that. Oh no, obviously
Dario hates Star Wars.
Yeah,
it's no, I don't. I really don't. The thing is that I just see where like people are profiting off of it, and it's putting out the same BS all the time.
Well, 3A actually, back when they were doing 6-inch stuff before 3.0, like before they split apart and everything. But 3A was doing some 6-inch stuff, and they made a prototype. I think it was just of Boba Fett that was a soft goods mixed with sculpted parts at 6-inch scale that they were pitching and trying to get Hasbro to like let them get the license for. But this was, I guess, shortly before Hasbro launched the Black Series themselves. So obviously they didn't let it happen. But 6-inch figures with soft goods for Star Wars is something that like people have tried to do in the past. I mean, I would totally be down. I mean, I backed the 1/12 shop that is now Figure Gear. They had for a while they were doing these surprise boxes, and there is a Mandalorian themed one. They have not revealed what it is yet, but I mean, like, I pre-ordered that sight unseen, like a year ago now. I think it's supposed to be delivered in March. So I assume pictures are probably coming soon, hoping that it's just a Mandalorian in that style. So that'll be yet another proof of concept.
I don't see Hasbro ever letting anybody else do 6-inch scale, just because the way that they treat their Black Series line. They're like, yeah, no, why would we give someone else a reason to go buy figures
but imports do, SHF does Star Wars, Mafex does Star Wars.
That's different though, because they're above the $80 mark.
Well, wouldn't Mezco be too?
Yeah, but I don't know.
Why would Hasbro give them the license, right, to do figures almost the same size as them?
It's not really Hasbro's decision, because it would be Lucasfilm / Disney's decision.
Yeah, that's true. Whatever. All right.
If Mezco gets it, I would love to see like a Darth Vader, right? Right off the gate, Darth Vader. But then at the same time, I'll be worried because we've seen figures that kind of would look like Vader-esque that aren't that great. Like, you know what I mean? So like, or a Luke in like that whole black gear outfit that he has, or a Leia maybe. But you can't go deep when it starts going like that, because I know everybody's gonna be like, well, I want this and I want that, but no, they're not gonna look great, and they probably won't sell that much. At least not at least I think. If you stick to the core group, then maybe yes. But once you start going like obscure, like the way Hasbro does, I don't know. People are gonna complain about paying $80+ for it. A Vader's gonna be at least $120 easily.
So we've got this image here from NECA. What's this all about, Dario?
I think this is like from Ash and the Evil Dead from the movie. So it's probably going to be another figure, because they already had like, I think 2 or 3 maybe.
Mm-hmm. Any guesses, Adam?
I mean, like, it's early Ash Evil Dead, right? Like, that's got to be what this is.
I know I have one of them. I just don't know which one. I can't remember.
Well, they did an Army of Darkness Ultimate Ash, right? Like that was the big release. And then they did the Evil Dead 2.
Right. And then that had like the 2-pack 2 and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I wrote it there myself. What the hell? It's from the first Evil Dead.
I love you, Dario.
Oh, and Sean Reed told me too. This is from Evil Dead 1.
Yeah. Okay. Well, are you guys excited for this?
We'll see. I bought one. I bought the one that, like I said, the one that I have. I don't even know why, but if this looks cool, I'll buy it probably.
Okay.
I have the Evil Dead 2, the one that came in the 2-pack, and like, I don't know that I need another. I loved Army of Darkness, and the Evil Dead movies were cool as well, but Army of Darkness was more my jam.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
All right. Cheney's got to go check on his chicken. Now we can go nuts, Dario. You can.
No, you can't. Just hold on.
I thought you left. I was all excited. It's like, oh, the parents are gone. We can do whatever we want. But yeah, I don't know that I need multiple Ashes beyond what I have already. But
yeah, same. Like I was a fan of damn, what was the movie? You just said it, and I can't remember.
Army of Darkness?
Army of Darkness, yes. I remember watching that when I was younger. And, like, it was cool. So I think that's why I bought it. But other than that, like, yeah, I don't need much. You know what I mean? You know what? Actually, I have him with the when he's wearing the blue long sleeve, the work. And then I got him with the arm and the work shirt, though, the burgundy one. So I got, like, 2 or 3 of them. Damn.
The, like, S-Mart version?
Yeah.
Shop S-Mart.
Yeah, I actually got 3 Ashes now that I'm thinking of it. Maybe 4. So you know what? Never mind.
Army building Ash.
I might just buy that one.
All right. So it looks like if you were worried about getting, backtracking, getting some Thundercats for your Thunder Tank, Super7's got you.
This was the most obvious move made ever, but I'm glad they did it. You
Yeah.
know,
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
it needed to be done.
It did.
Yes,
it did.
sir.
I still need to get the mummy Mumra though, I think. But
Oh,
yeah,
it's
I'm
so
ordering
good.
these for sure.
Oh, I placed my order for all 3 of them.
I
Nice.
still have to do the Thunder Tank. Did we decided that Sideshow is the best option for the Thunder Tank?
Sideshow's the place to go. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's
cool.
where I got mine. And so when this dropped, I said, "Yep," and I went straight through Super 7, and then minutes later, it went up on Big Bad Toy Store, and I'm pretty sure Entertainment Earth also. The Lionel and the Panthro are like quote unquote variants, like the same way they did the Turtles, and then the Mumra, you can get him separately, or that whole wave that he was in. You can order the wave again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, on Big Bad Toy Store, at least that's what I know because I saw it. Like,
Right.
you can order him single for 60, or you can order the whole wave that he came in with the other 3 figures.
Which ones are in that one?
I'll tell you right now.
Sorry.
No, I'll tell you right now. I was looking at it before. It is. Where is it? Mama. It's Tigra, Pumria. I don't know how to read this guy's.
Pumra.
Is Pum?
Pumra.
Yeah.
It's
Pumra.
Pum and Mumra.
His Poom.
It's Pum. It's Pum.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
That's what it is, and they have
maybe,
it on Big Bad right now.
maybe I'll do that then. I'll get that because I got to get Tigra too. So that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. All right. So all 3 of us are a go for this, huh?
Indeed. Well, I
Oh
already
yeah, I placed my
I
order.
have Lino and Panthro already. I pre-ordered this version of Mumra like back when it first went up, but it's smart that they're putting him back up for order because I think they'd already shut down the pre-orders for him. So it's like, there you go, main villain as well.
Sweet. I did want to bring up, what was it? Brian Flynn had posted a video about the articulation for the Transformers.
Yeah, he showed the new Voltron
Yeah.
to demonstrate.
And if that's what the Transformers are going to be like, I don't want anything to do with them.
Here's the deal. I've seen like he doesn't really demonstrate the articulation on the Voltron quite as well as he probably should have. Like he didn't really like crank any joints. I've seen other people show off the articulation on Voltron, and it's decent-ish. They've added a thigh swivel into it. The legs seem fine. My biggest problem with the Voltron is his elbows don't get 90. The knees get a little bit over 90. The elbows aren't great. The shoulders aren't that bad. The biggest issue that I see though is he uses the Voltron, and Voltron's hips are like exposed. So he gets a pretty, like, he shows off the hips moving. But then when you look at the prototype for Optimus Prime has that like cod piece crotch thing, you know, and it just looks like those hips aren't going to move at all. So I don't think that like that's going to really satisfy people that are questioning their articulation on the Transformers. And then the funny thing is after this video, you're playing this video now and you'll see it. You can look at the Super7 page and they show like a promo shot of Optimus Prime surfing, like it's from one of the cartoon things, and he comes with the surfboard. But I don't know that Optimus Prime is actually going to be able to get into that pose because of his hips. Like, unless he has like drop hips or something, I just don't see his hips being able to move forward as much as they are in the surfing picture.
What do you think, Dario?
Yeah, that's a no-go for me. I mean, it looks cool, I guess, but I didn't even see this video. I didn't even know they were doing a Voltron.
Oh yeah, it's like done and out now, right?
Well, one is. Then there's the repaint one that's it's basically a more metallic finish instead of gray, and the repaint one has additional articulation. I think it's just thigh swivels though.
Yeah, they were saying too that they were going to use that metallic paint scheme for Silverhawks, and I'm like, come on, man! Like you got to give us a little bit more than that. Like it's Silverhawks; they're chromed out all the time. You know what I mean?
Did you like the Hasbro Silver Surfer? Like
Yes.
the paint, because I thought that was pretty shiny for like what it was.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, it was decent for sure.
Yeah, I mean, the problem with like vac metal is that it doesn't work on every type of plastic, and then you also get, you know, like all of us that had toys that were vac metal when we were younger, whether it's the Silverhawks or C3POs or whatever, is like you get that it wears down. You know, like
True.
That's the problem with vac metal stuff.
This is true. This is true.
I wanted this Voltron, but I forgot what company was the one that made it. That the import one that was like over 300.
That would be Bandai. I believe.
Yeah, the Bandai Chogokin. Is that
Yes,
Soul of
the one from
Chogokin,
years
yeah.
ago. Yeah, but I was like, damn, man, I can't drop time on that right now. It's too much. And I ended up getting the one when the animated series came out, and they put out those the new version, the animated Netflix version, and then plus they put the old school one too. It's like almost like a 14-inch figure when you connect them all together. I remember I ended up buying that on eBay, and it was like, yeah, it's cool, but I don't know. It's, you know what? I see Voltron, and it has to be shiny and maybe some die cast.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, it's like, yeah, nah.
Yeah, I know. Every once in a while, we'll get someone in here that knows things about Super 7. Maybe we can ask them, or they can type in the chat or whatnot how the articulation is going to work on these Transformers.
That picture of Optimus Prime where his hips are at a 90-degree angle from his torso. I just want to know, like is that going to actually happen? If it is, I mean, I'd be ecstatic. That'd be great.
Yeah.
But the way that the prototypes that they've shown thus far look, I don't know how that can happen unless he's got some crazy drop hip kind of thing going on there.
That could be possible, maybe. I don't know. That yeah. I mean, this definitely piques my interest after, from seeing the original promotional shots. So, if this is a possibility, then, that definitely makes me take a step back and go, oh, okay, maybe I will, because what they were showing off with the Voltron, what he showed with the Voltron, I'm not impressed at all. I don't want a Transformer that barely moves like that.
How tall are these again?
These are 7-inch.
7-inch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can always ask.
In chat, and they just mentioned maybe it's a flap, like a front flap, and like that's honestly that's how a lot of the like masterpiece level Transformers and stuff have done it for a long time. It's like it's a problem that's been solved by other companies, but I believe if you go back to look at the prototype images of Optimus, like you could see like that it continues around the side and there's no break at all. Like it's like it's all one solid crotch area in the initial images. So obviously I would be totally fine with them breaking that up, making it a flap, doing something. It's like it's a problem that's been solved on lots of Optimuses. So they just need to look elsewhere and make sure it happens.
Yeah, Tyrone in the chat says they're 7.75 inches. So they're pretty big. All right.
Just a really random scale for, Transformers or Voltron or whatever, because it doesn't really go with anything. But with that said, I love action figures of these like transforming robots that don't transform. And I don't mind them being an arbitrary scale. So that's not the big deal to me. The big deal is I do want them to be fully posable. Like I've been kind of let down with the red line, and I was hoping that this Transformers line would maybe course correct and do what I want out of these, which is have animation accurate looking Transformers that don't transform but are highly articulated. I don't think that they have that highly articulated thing down though.
Gotcha. All right, I know I've talked about this guy already this week, I think even. But the little gyoza guy here goes
You are
up for
obsessed with this gyoza guy,
dude.
and I think I'm gonna have gyoza for dinner tonight.
Once you watch the show, you'll be like, "Oh man, I need him too." I'm telling you. Only because the more they sell of this, obviously, the better chances we are going to have it getting more Dorohedoro figures. So this is way cool, man. It comes with all kinds of neat little stuff here.
I promise I'll start watching it soon.
oh, like Ernie watching My Hero?
No, I do watch these things. Oh, that's cool. He comes with a little like dipping sauce plate.
Uh-huh.
That's cute. What is that like? What is he holding in his hand? What is that like? Or is that is that an injury? Does he have his stuffing, like his insides are pulling?
Yeah, those are those are his guts hanging out. Yeah.
That's awesome. All right.
Yeah, no, he's way cool. Yeah. We should bring up the guns. We should. We'll talk guns here, for sure. Thanks for reminding me. Because that'll be about it. So yeah, for some reason, Mezco wasn't able to show off the guns or the cigarette for Constantine, for their 112 Constantine. But then they put out a thing saying later on, he's going to come with the guns and the cigarette. Don't worry. We just couldn't put him in the picture. Now people are getting emails saying that the Hush Joker and the Dark Knight Returns Batman will not be coming with the gun accessories.
What the what?
Yeah.
This is asinine. Like I'm all for like, hey, let's not encourage people running around with guns in real life or whatever. But like this is overkill. This is overboard. This is like people waving a flag for something that makes no like these are action figures.
Right.
They're literally toys, like it's not a big deal at all. Like no one's going to take a little toy action, a 6-inch scale gun and get into any trouble with it. What's happening here? This is ridiculous. And it's based on the source material. So it's like, come on.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if it's like obviously it's got to be some kind of WB thing or DC thing where they're just like, we don't do that. It
reeks
anymore.
to me of someone being like woke in the worst way possible. Like it's just like nothing can have guns anymore. And it's like, what are you going to do? Like, what are you like literally the source material, and there are characters that that's their freaking power, like the Red Hood and like Hush himself, like they use guns like Deathstroke. There's so many characters. So it's silly. It doesn't make any sense to me.
True. It's funny. The guys in the chat, they're talking about how, you can always just buy guns from Valaverse.
Yeah, well,
he's
like
putting
honestly,
out plenty of guns.
Listen, like there are lots of other ways to score weapons for characters, but like that when it comes to very specific gun, like some of these like need to look a certain way. Like Joker's guns are usually ridiculous looking, right? It's usually like a revolver with a super long like shaft. I don't know gun parts. I'm not a gun
they even
guy.
had the one,
but I want them.
They took the one away with the little bang flag. Like,
yeah, that's ridiculous. Like that's so silly. And then like, where do you draw the line? Like, do you not give Mr. Freeze his gun or Captain Cold his? Like it's just stupid, and they need to get
because if they continue, Hush isn't going to have guns for sure. You won't get a Red Hood that'll have any guns. Like the fact that they took the Batman, Dark Knight Returns Batman, his gun away, that's ridiculous. Like why? Yeah. It's so cartoony looking. Like what's going on here?
It's utterly ridiculous. I didn't get the notification with that one because I didn't actually. That's the battle damage thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't order the battle damage. I just ordered the next one I'm getting is the one that's packed with the girl Robin.
And I said no guns. What's up with that?
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize. Is this a Seinfeld thing? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to have some fun. That's all.
I hope this isn't like a
for?
trend that they keep doing, and next thing you know, like they just.
Well, so far it's looking like it might be. Because we had that problem with Mezco, and now we're having it with the import figures. So, where does it stop, or does it get worse? That's the big question. It's
a dumb someone in control somewhere is like overthinking this and doesn't realize their audience and doesn't realize what they're doing. This is a high-end import action figure based on a comic book. And it's like the comic book has that as an accessory. There's no harm coming from packaging them with these accessories. Like literally nothing bad is ever going to happen because an action figure comes with a gun. Like there's nothing that's bad coming from that. Oh, now Andre's in the case. All right. Listen, Andre, listen. I get what you're saying. It says, spoken like a true white man, a kid my color got suspended from school for having a water gun on Zoom. That no doubt and that's dumb too. But again, that's a full size. Water guns are human size, like we're talking about a tiny little action figure. Like what are you gonna, how is that even remotely threatening? Like, no, is anyone gonna ever think like they're gonna think it's like the Zoolander gun for ants? It doesn't make any sense.
They're saying the amazing Yamaguchi Joker will lose his guns too. Or gun.
I don't know, like these, like again, like you said, these are high-end figures. No one's buying this for their kids to be like, oh, here you go, little Billy, I bought you this effing Joker, and this kid's like 7.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for this high-end Medicom
that's
Mafex
not happening.
Joker.
Compiled on top of the fact that, like, what is the kid gonna do with a tiny little 1/12 scale gun? Like nothing. There's literally nothing he can do with it that could cause any kind of damage. Like, no, they could just go. Not even a choking problem, Like
they could just go get some roadblocks figures that bring guns and bazookas and all this other stuff.
Yeah, or you just take some guns from your Marvel characters. It's just
until they stop doing it.
True. This is true. Yep. All right. Well, anything else we want to add before we head out?
For Jurassic Jesse, is Jesse in here? But Jurassic Jesse, there was some Amber collection news today. He probably already knew about it, but the 6-inch scale Jurassic Park Mattel Amber collection had 2 new pre-orders go up. They're Target exclusives, and it's another repaint of a Velociraptor. It looks pretty cool. It's kind of like a yellowish. That sounds weird when I say yellowish with stripes, but
we got another generous super chat from Andre. He says, bro, have you seen the excuses police use to take us out? I'm afraid to take the pen and sign my ticket because they might fear for their life.
Listen, Andre, there's lots of issues in the world for sure. And I 100% agree. I'm just saying that a 1/12 scale tiny little pistol or even like a machine gun, whatever, there's no way on earth that any of that could be threatening to, like, it's a tiny little plastic toy, like minuscule. You've played with plenty of 6-inch scale action figures. None of those weapons look threatening in any kind of way.
Where is what's that Jurassic Park page again? I always forget it.
Jurassic Collector, I believe. Hold on, let me make sure it's no like underscore.
Is it Jurassic Collector or Collect Jurassic?
Jurassic Period Collector, I believe, is the one, but I don't know if they posted it.
Sean Reed said every third Wednesday of the month at Target, a new Amber collection figure drops.
Oh.
So yeah, Jurassic period collector. They have pictures. It's their
it
second
always goes
picture,
to
the middle one, top row,
Goes to the
not the underscore. It's the
Yes,
other one.
I know.
But the big news is so yeah, the Velociraptor with the yellowish with stripes Velociraptor, but then a pterodactyl. I don't think it's called a pterodactyl anymore. You know, everyone's renamed dinosaurs. I'm an old man that's like yelling at clouds. It's still called a pterodactyl to me, but it's something else. It looks like a pterodactyl.
Oh yeah, the new one that comes with the Jeep, right?
Yeah, the Jeep. Yeah.
And that's 3/3 inch though, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. It looks like it. Yeah.
Man, that would have been so rad to get in 6-inch. I would have been all over that.
Well, that's the Dilphosaurus, right? The Dilf. They made that in the Amber collection. I own the Dilphosaurus already. I think that they have a Newman in 6-inch scale coming at some point. You know, we need Jesse back on so he can tell us all this stuff.
Maybe we can get him back on next week sometime, because I'm completely lost in this area. I don't see the things that you had sent us. So, oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Beyond the Gate stuff.
Top row, right in the middle.
Yeah.
It's right there. You just scroll through the pictures, and then the Velociraptors are great. Like, I know they keep releasing like other colors, but I've been buying each of the colors. I think I have like 5 or 6 like total now, and like they're great. They're cool, fun toys, and like having them all in different colors. It's like I have a squad of Velociraptors. I love them.
Lago, give us 6-inch Seinfeld. I'd be down for that.
Only if you have a variant in the pirate shirt.
Oh my God.
Puffy pirate shirt.
Yes. All right.
George also needs to have a removable shirt so he can go to the restroom.
Oh,
his
George.
Vortex.
Yeah. Yeah, George needs multiple different accessories. Yeah, I will definitely, if they came out with a George with Cortez, like I'll be ripping those off and repainting those for other figures, like faster than the speed of light.
And a steel pole.
Yeah. All right. Well, we are about out of time. Thank you guys so much for hopping on with us today. I know we were a little bit late. That was my fault. We will be back on Thursday night. We have a very special guest. We have... Adam?
Blake Wright from
Wright.
The Toys That Time Forgot. He has a Kickstarter going right now. It's very close to being funded in full, actually. But there are like 20 days left, 22 days left in the campaign. I encourage everyone to check it out. I have volume 2. He'll be here tomorrow night. We're going to be talking about it so you guys can learn more about what's in these books. They're awesome. Like, if you liked any of the podcasts that we did with Jerry Macaluso, where he was showing pictures of old sculpts and stuff, you would love these books. It's so cool. Pictures of sculpts that haven't been released, some stuff that has been released, but mostly the books are of unreleased things. And it's really cool. The Kickstarter campaign has goals too, where it's like, if you haven't bought volume 1 or volume 2, you can get volume 2 bundled with volume 3. Volume 1 is sold out. I actually missed out on volume 1, but in the Kickstarter campaign video, he hints that a reprint of volume 1 is going to come up later this year. I will be bugging him about that tomorrow night, so we'll find out more.
Sean Reed says volume 2 is on Big Bad Toy Store right now, so you can pick that one up. All right. Anything else you want to add, Dario?
No, I completely forgot what happened today.
Okay, that's fine. That could be a good thing sometimes, you know. All right. Well, where can we find you, Dario?
Here, whenever I can.
Sweet. Adam?
I'm playing with myself.
All right. Take us on home, Adam.
What do I don't remember what Ernie says in this one. Follow everything Toy Amigos. Go to the Discord. Go to the Facebook group. Toy Migos, Toy Migos, Toy Migos. Blah blah blah. I'm a fallen fet. And how much you love Disney. I don't. This is like this is the worst.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. We will be back on Thursday night. Be sure to check us out in our Facebook group, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We also have the Discord. That place is nonstop crazy insanity toy talk. Basically, it's going off 24/7. It's
my favorite social media. I love it in there.
It's an awesome place to be. There's more knowledge in there than a lot of places, so that is also cool. I've got the Omega Sentinel review is going to be going up right after this. So if you guys want to check that out, it will be up on the channel. So be sure to check that out. And I think that's about it. With that said, I am Cheney 180.
I'm 80s, baby.
I'm playing with myself.
And remember, guys, they're not dolls.
Plus Ultra.